CCLS students go on mission trips around the world. Details coming up. Good morning. This is Ethan Peter with the CCLS Morning News. Welcome back from spring break, everyone. We hope that everyone had a good week and were able to enjoy some time away from homework and school. We are happy to report that the CCLS boys basketball team went to the national tournament at Valparaiso University in Indiana and won 3 out of 5 games, which tied them for 11th place in the nation. Way to go, Chargers! Also over break, CCLS had 2 students that went on mission trips to other countries. 6th grader Macy Shelp and her family went to Belize in Central America as part of a group sponsored by Concordia Lutheran Church. The team went down to help build a church and continue building relationships. Abby Schultz caught up with her.
Hi, this is Abby Schultz interviewing Macy Shelp about her trip to Belize. Macy, tell me about a highlight from your trip.
A highlight was when we were prayer walking and we went to Marie and Antonio's house and just seeing how little they had but how willing they were to give.
And were you able to do any special things with your family during your trip?
On the last day, we got to go to the beach and go snorkeling.
Thanks. This has been Abby Schultz and Macy Shelp. Back to you.
CCL's 8th grader Bridget Killian and her family went to our sister school in Uganda in Africa, sponsored by CCLS. Bridget's father, Dr. Killian, has been going to CCLSU for many years and has been helping students stay healthy. His wife and CCLS music teacher, Mrs. Killian, joined him last October. This was the first time that the Killian children were able to go as well. Abby caught up with Bridget to talk about her experience.
Hi, this is Abby Schultz interviewing Bridget Killian about her trip to Africa. Bridget, tell me about a highlight from your trip.
The highlight from my trip would probably be the first day. When we were driving to the village, all the kids from the school ran up to the bus and started waving palm branches and chanting and singing and playing drums, and it was so cool. It just made me cry. It was amazing.
That's cool. Were you able to do anything special with your family while you were there?
Yes, after a couple days we went up to Murchison Falls, which is where the Nile the Nile goes over a waterfall, and we got to do a 3-day safari there, and that was really cool. We saw a lot of animals.
That's cool. Thanks, Bridget. This has been Abby Schultz and Bridget Killian. Back to you.
Thanks, Abby. We are all very happy to hear that the mission trips were so successful and that everyone is safely back home. In other news, here's a flashback from our first broadcast of the school year back in September of 2014.
Last Monday, one of the snakes kept in the science room escaped. The missing snake is a female African house snake, which do not get to be very big and are not dangerous. This snake is only about 16 inches long. It has been out for more than a week, and at the time of this recording has yet to be seen.
Mr. Heber's snake was last seen back in the middle of September, so there were a few students and teachers that were a bit on edge, knowing that there was a snake roaming the building. Well, everyone can now be comforted with the fact that it has been located and safely put back in her cage. The snake was discovered by custodian Logan Stoppel after school on Monday, hiding in the custodian's closet near the science room. Logan was freaked out when he saw her at his feet, and she was probably a bit freaked out herself. After a bit of help from Mr. Hartman and Bob and Rachel Fiala, the snake was eventually captured and put back into her cage and returned to the science room. She was without regular food and water for about 6 months, but she still grew quite a bit. Please all be comforted that the cage is now incredibly secured. This has been Ethan Peter with the CCLS Morning News. Have a great day!